Hi, everyone, and welcome to Currents, an online community for sharing ideas and asking questions. The Kellum Instructional Support Currents community is available on the coaching site, and we have it linked for you to access as well. When you first get to Currents, you may need to click on the community that you want to visit. There is typically a stream of information with posts. And then over here on the left, you can also see some options as well. When it comes to creating a post, you can simply go up to the top of your page and start to create your post. So you are going to want to give it a title. So for example, WeVideo collaboration. And you could say, I used WeVideo today, and start to create that post. The most important thing when you are creating a post is to include some hashtags, because that's going to allow people to search your posts and find articles or posts that will help them later on. So sometimes the hashtags will autofill in, or you can add those on your own. And as we get to use this a little bit more, perhaps we can come up with some specific hashtags that will work for Kellum. So after you've done that, you can see there are some options if you want to change the font, provide a link something to Google Drive, your pictures, and so on. And then when you get ready to post, it's going to ask you to pick a category. And so if you're just sharing something, you could put that in an idea. If you found a new resource that you want to share with everyone, so whichever one of those works best. And then it will post your post, of course. You can always edit it. So if I go over here to the three dots, I can edit it. I am going to delete it because this isn't, of course, a very good post. And then you can see some other options as well. And that's really it as far as creating a post. Now, there are a few ways to search within your community. And so I can go right over here on the left. I could type WeVideo and complete a search, and you can see that last year Rich had posted something about WeVideo. You can set your filter to search based on the type of post as well here. And the other thing you could do is if you wanted to see something that a specific person had posted, you could click on their name, and then you can see that their posts start to show up. So that's just one more option. Another thing that you may want to do is make sure that your settings are set up for this. And to do that, you'll go up in the top left and click on the three lines there, and you can double check your notifications if you want. This will kind of be a list of what's come through on Currents. But then underneath here where it says settings, this is where you can set up some specific settings to take place. And so some people do want email notifications when things are taking place. So I can go back in here and I can turn those on or off. I can get an email notification or just get a post in the community as far as a notification goes. So if I have these on, I'll get an email. So if you don't like that, turn it off. Or within the community, if I clicked here, all of my community posts and notifications would be listed here. So Google Currents really is just a great way to share information. Think of it a little bit like Facebook that you may belong to for some other groups to share and ask ideas, but this is just for our Kellum community. One thing that may happen is if you have several communities that you start to become a member of, you can see that those will show up sometimes across the top. But if I click communities here, they're listed here, and you would just select whichever community you wanted to work within. So I really hope you start using Google Currents and share some ideas and ask some questions.